Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Game 7 of the 1969 Strat-O-Matic World Series replay. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes, so if you would just stand by. Thank you. Well, this is it. There is no tomorrow. It's Game 7. And it's a one-game series, if you will. It's going to be Tom Seaver for the New York Mets and Mike Cuellar for the Baltimore Orioles. And Kathy Harden notes, I hope Seaver is up to it. He doesn't get easily rattled, I don't think. And hello. And hello to you, Kathy Harden. Let's look how we got here very quickly. I've gone through wrap-up recaps in every game. In Game 1, it was all Tom Seaver. He did need some help in the ninth inning from Ron Taylor, who got the save. Seaver the win. A combined shutout, 3-0 Mets. In Game 2, it was 7-5 Baltimore on a dramatic walk-off 3-run home run by Frank Robinson in the ninth inning. Also home runs by Clendenin and Agee. Eddie Watt got the win despite allowing 2 runs in 3 innings. And Tug McGraw got the loss. I should also note Kuzman and McNally each were not particularly effective. With the game series tied 1-1, the series moved to New York. And in the first game, the Mets won a thriller 2-1 in 12 innings. Taylor got the win, Watt the loss. It was a passed ball by Elrod Hendricks to allow Art Shamsky to score with Jerry Grody at the plate. And that was it, made it 2-1. In Game 4, again, the Mets beat the Orioles 2-1. Seaver again the winner, 2-0. Cuellar lost a tough one. Both pitchers pitched great baseball. In the final game at Shea Stadium, Baltimore won at 8-5 to narrow the series 3-2 in games for the Mets. Baltimore won at 8-5. McNally the win, wasn't very effective, but still got the win. Kuzman very ineffective in both his starts. And in game 6, and by the way, I might mention that Boog Powell hit 2 two-run home runs, and then when he was intentionally walked in the 5th inning to load the bases with 2 outs, only to have Brooks Robinson hit a grand slam. With the score 3-2 in games and the series moving back to Baltimore, in game 6, it was all Baltimore, 4-0. Palmer went all the way with a shutout, 8 strikeouts, only allowed 6 hits. Gentry pitched well, but got the loss. Taylor got hit bad on another 3-run home run by Boog Powell. This was a 3-run home run, and Powell has 3 home runs in the series. He is a candidate for MVP, and so is Tom Seaver, who is 2-0. If he can pull off a 3rd victory here, I think it will be a unanimous decision that he would be MVP. Let's look at our starting lineups. For the Mets, it's Agee in center, Harrelson at short, Jones in left, Clendenin at first, Swoboda in right, Ed Charles at third, Grody catching, Al freaking Weiss at second, and Tom Seaver the pitcher. This is the platoon against left-handed pitchers. For the Baltimore Orioles, it's Don Buford in left, Blair in center, Frank Robinson in right, Powell at first, Brooks Robinson at third. Elrod Hendricks, who is a left-handed hitter, goes against right-handed pitching. Etchebarren against left-handed. Davey Johnson at second, Mark Belanger at short, and Mike Cuellar 0-2 on the season. So is this a case for redemption where Cuellar can win it all? Or will Tom be terrific here in game 7? And the stadium is packed, and the Orioles take the field. There's Cuellar on the mound. And here we go. Tommy Agee leading it off. Al could be the spark. Al Weiss, freaking Weiss, could be the spark they need. Here's Cuellar, he's ready. And here's the pitch to Agee, 1-5, ballpark blast. I am so sorry I neglected to put in the ballpark effects. So sorry about that. Shit. A 1-5 left-handed ballpark blast. He's right-hander, 1-7, and that is going to be a long fly out to left field. One away. Now here's Buddy Harrelson. One five left-handed, fly ball left again. It's Buford, makes the catch. That was hit not quite as hard. 2 away. And here's Cleon Jones. Cuellar into his windup. And the pitch 3-5 left-handed. Base hit to left. A 2-out single for Cleon. 1-15, 1-10, not being held. Clendenin now. Pitch from Cuellar. 4-8 right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. No runs for the Mets in the top of the first. 1 hit, the single by Cleon, left on. And here's Tom Seaver taking his warm-ups. Leading it off for Baltimore is Don Buford. Pitch from Seaver, 5-9, switch hitter batting left. Flies it to left for Cleon. He makes the catch, 1 away. Now Paul Blair. Three 7 right-handed, chops it to second. And Al freaking Weiss fields it and throws it to Clendenin for 2 outs. Now Frank Robinson. Two 7 right-handed, grounder to second. Again Weiss. And the side is out 1-2-3 by Seaver. Cuellar takes the mound. Ron Swoboda leading it off. Pitch from Cuellar, 3-8, left-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Cuellar. Now Ed Charles. 6-6, right-handed, grounds it to third, fielded by Brooks Robinson, and he fires it to Powell, 2 away. And now Jerry Grody, the batter. 3-5, left-handed, single 1-9, and that's a liner to third, right at Robinson. A 1-2-3 for Cuellar. So we're in 1.5 here. Scoreless game. Mets had a 3-1 lead in the series, in games, only to have Baltimore win the last 2 games and tie it up. This is the deciding game. Boog Powell, the batter. Seaver throws 2-5, right-handed, hit deep by Boog. This looks like it's his 4th home run of the series, and it's gone. A clean home run, clean as a baby's ass. Look at that, 2-5, right-handed. Home run. You're not going to see it any clearer than that. That's home run number 4 in the series for Boog Powell. He hit 2 home runs in Game 5 and 1 in Game 6. So it's 1-0. Here's Brooks Robinson now. .410 right-handed, ballpark slash, 1-11. It goes through, base hit. Powell is on. Robinson is on first. And here's Elrod Hendricks. Boog barbecuing the ball. Oh, indeed. Just a little sound check. Little sound check here. Sound check here. Very good. Very good. Okay, Elrod at the plate. Pitch from Seaver. 6-10 left-handed, grounds it to short for Harrelson, our first X. Harrelson a 227, that's a 5-2, and he throws him out at first, and Brooks Robinson advances to second. It's 1 out, Brooks on second. Here's Davey Johnson. .18 right-handed, pops it up to second for Weiss, 2 outs. And here's Belanger in a clutch situation. .310 right-handed, double 1-15. It's a base hit, and that will score Brooks Robinson to make it 2-0 Orioles. Now here's Cuellar. Possible wild pitch. His rating, Seaver, is 6. And it is wild. Gets away from Grody. Belanger moves to second. Okay, the pitch to Cuellar. 312, flies it to right. And under it is Swoboda to make the catch. But there were 2 runs for the Orioles. On the solo home run by Powell, then a single by Brooks. He advanced to second on a ground ball and then was knocked home by Belanger on a single, 2 asteroids. 2-0 Baltimore, top of the 3rd. Here's Alfrick and Weiss. say freaking Weiss. That's 4-8 right-handed, struck him out. And I'm telling you, Cuellar looks like he has good stuff today. Now Seaver comes up. 4-6 right-handed, grounds it to short. Belanger over to Powell, 2 outs. And here's AG. 2-9 left-handed, struck him out. A 1-2-3 inning for Cuellar. But anything can happen. It's 2-0. Seaver takes the mound. Seaver was superb in his first 2 outings. It'll be the top of the order. Don Buford leading it off. 3-4 right-handed, grounds it to second for Weiss, over to Clendenin, 1 out. Now here's Blair. 3-8 right-handed, struck him out. 2 away. And Frank Robinson, the batter. 2-6, lines it to short, right at Harrelson, and that was a good inning for Seaver. 1-2-3. We move to the 4th. Here's Cuellar now. Buddy Harrelson leads it off. Switch hitter batting right. 5-8, switch hitter, right-handed, 1-1. It's a base hit for Harrelson. And Cleon is the batter. Cleon the tying run at the plate. The pitch from Cuellar. 2-3. Grounds it to first. Powell takes it to the bag, and Harrelson advances to second. Now Clendenin with Harrelson in scoring position, 1 out. 4-9 right-handed, single 1, grounds to first. B. Powell takes it to the bag, and Harrelson advances to third. So it's 2 outs. Harrelson 90 feet away. Here's Ron Swoboda. .65 right-handed, grounded to short. Belanger. 226. That's 12-2. Belanger an E26. He might boot this. 5, and he does. It's an error, and the run comes in. An error by Belanger. And Harrelson scores. It's unearned. But the Mets will take it. Costly error there by Mark Belanger. Ed Charles the batter. Swoboda on first, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Cuellar. 1-6, and he single one lines it to third, and the side is retired. But the Mets do pick up a run on a single, and then he advanced twice on ground balls to first, and then the error by Mark Belanger brought home Harrelson. Gandy R. Belanger is a 2. That's his range. In advanced, 26 denotes his E rating. And shortstops notoriously make more errors than the other infield positions. So Strat-O-Matic splits it up between range, the ability to get to the ball, and then E ratings. He may have been a 1. Some of your demos, good afternoon. It's game 7. There is no tomorrow. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. Here's Seaver. Boog Powell leads it off. Powell, 4 home runs in the series. Here's the pitch, 3-11, right hand. Folks, I'm getting a very important phone call, which I have to take. Okay? Which I have to take. So I am so sorry. You know, there's an old adage, family first. I'm going to restart this probably in about 5 minutes. I hope you all come back. Thanks very much.